All right, folks, the purpose of these tutorials, this set of tutorials, is to teach you how to build your own WordPress-based website from the ground up. Now, the one thing I've already done that I won't go into in the tutorials is I've already installed WordPress on my server, which is typically very easy, but it's different depending on what hosting company you use, whether it's HostGator or GoDaddy or Bluehost or anything like that. So I'm not going to go through that process. But once you have it installed, this is basically what you're gonna be seeing, the generic WordPress start page. Um, and it's just simply on my domain in a subfolder that I've put it in. Um, so once you have your site installed, it looks very generic, and it is, but it's available for you to customize. WordPress is a great system. It was developed originally as blogging software, and it is open source, so anybody can develop for it. Though the wonderful thing about this is that you have a wealth of excellent developers who have built themes, plugins, tools, all kinds of tools that you can incorporate, some of them free, some of them premium, are available for sale into your own website. And this doesn't take the place of hiring a real developer sometimes, because sometimes you need something very specific that's beyond the scope of what you can do as a business owner or something like that. However, for a lot of people, this is a very good alternative to be able to develop and maintain your own website. So once you're on your home page, logging into pretty much any WordPress based site is going to be the same. You just put wp-admin on the end of your address. Okay. This will take you to the login screen and where you're going to have your username and password, which I've already got stored in here. Okay, so we are logged in here. Now, when you look right here, there are a lot of things that you can kind of ignore for now. What we're going to start off with, and I'm not even going to try to go over all these right now. What we're going to start off with in the first tutorial is how to choose and upload a theme. All right. Um, this is your dashboard and your main navigation area right over here. If you wanted to update or add blog posts, they're right here. If you wanted to upload media, this is where you're going to go to add photos, videos, audio clips, that kind of thing. I load a lot of audio clips on my church's website through the media gallery. Pages, this is where you're going to create new web pages. Now there is a difference between pages and posts. We'll get into that later on in a different article. Comments, appearance, plugins, and we'll get into all this stuff later on. To start off with, we're going to choose a theme. So let's go to appearance and themes. Okay, from here you are going to see that there are a few themes that are already installed. Okay, WordPress has different ones that they put out like every year. They're very generic. They're really not meant most of the time to be chosen as a real long-term theme. They're just generic ones that they put in there. The cool thing about it is that you might notice that this theme is the one that's installed and active right now. If I wanted to change it, all that I have to do is click activate on another theme that's already uploaded and activate, and now it's actually there. Now what I want to do is I want to view the front end of the website, which is what other users are going to see, and then also be able to jump back and make changes. Now you can do that a couple of ways. One, you can click on Visit Site, you can click on My Website, and it'll show it to you. Then you can actually click here, and it takes you back to your back end. What I prefer to do is I prefer to right-click on Website and open a link in New Tab. That way I can see both at the same time. Okay, so I see the back end here. Now I see the front end right here. If I go back to my back end, let's go back to themes and change it to 2012, activate that one. Now when I come back and refresh this, it's going to show the 2012 theme. Okay, that's one of the really cool things about working with WordPress is that you can find new themes, hundreds if not thousands of available themes for free. There are also some excellent premium themes that I prefer to work with a lot of the time, and I'm going to show you a few of those. So let's go to add a new theme, and these are themes that are typically going to be for free. that you can find, you can install. Before you pay for a premium theme, feel free to look through the free ones. What I've found in my research and in my experience is that the free themes are great for a starter website, but you're quickly going to find out, especially if you want to start selling products online or if you want to start adding advanced features, that free themes are very limited. Okay, but they're great to start off with. So let's say that we like this capture. All that we have to do, we can click on preview to preview it, and it shows us basically what it would look like. It shows what all the different headings would look like and what text is going to appear as, that kind of thing. Default colors, that kind of thing. It's based on 0 ratings, so nobody's rated it yet. So I'll close that one. Let's look at popular themes. These are themes that are used quite often that hopefully have some good ratings. Customizer. Let's take a look at Customizer here. All right, and it looks like Customizer has actually got some a slideshow already built into it, which is typically free, but you might have to install it. So it's got that built into it. I'm not going to worry about that right now because that's a little bit beyond the scope of what we're going to do. So let's say that we did want to go with capture. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to go with one that I've actually used before, which is responsive. Okay, going to preview it. Now it looks kind of plain right now, but for a developer, you can spice it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and install this one. And once it's installed, I can either preview it or I can activate it. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. And if I refresh this, now you'll see that that new theme has been installed and it's ready to use. It's got a spot where I can put in my logo. It's got a spot for my menu. This shows where what the home page is going to look like for now until I customize it. If you decide that you want to go with more advanced themes, there are some great tools that you can use. I prefer Theme Forest. This is where I purchase most of my themes. They have a wealth of WordPress-based themes. If you want to make a social network, which is BuddyPress, if you want to make an online store, e-commerce, and if we come in here, you'll see several different themes. You'll also see them rated, the number of sales that they've had. And so there are a lot of great themes in here to choose from. Another one is Elegant Themes. I've built a few websites using Elegant Themes. These are a little simpler. They're not quite as advanced, but they do a good job. A lot of people really like these. With Elegant Themes, basically you sign up for a membership for $69 and you have access to all of the different themes. Whereas on Theme Forest, you buy a theme for $40 to $60 and you get to use that theme just one time. But the themes at Theme Forest, in my opinion, are better and they're more advanced. But with that, there is the additional cost. Okay, so once you have installed the theme, you're going to want to go to theme options, which depending on the theme, it could be in different places. Right here, we see theme options here. You also see it right here in your appearance. There are some extra things like add-ons. Every theme is going to have different tools and features. That's why there's never one theme that's right for everybody. Other times you may see theme options right down here by itself, but you always want to look for theme options. So I'm going to click here, and I'm not going to go into great detail because every theme is different. Okay, disable breadcrumbs, disable call to action button, enable minified CSS. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe that's an extra CSS section that you can have. Logo upload, so you can upload your own logo. Homepage, you can add content for your own homepage here. Like I said, because every theme is different, I'm not going to go through this particular theme in detail. I just wanted to show you this is how you add and activate your own theme. Okay, so that's basically all that we have for tutorial number 1. It's just basically to get you started and get that theme activated. Okay, the next tutorial we're going to customize